gay marriage and adoption?
I think that gay marriage should be legalized, and I also think that adoption should be legalized in the country.
Yeah, it's true because everyone, I guess they deserve a right.
I think that everyone,
My best friend right here.
I think that everyone should have their own choice.
Alright, what about abortion?
Yeah, I think it should be legalized. I think that it's a woman's choice. I don't really think that the government should have that much control over someone's body.
Alright, and how do you think that President Obama is doing so far?
I mean, I think he's doing all right. He's only been in office for a month or so I think he's handling it okay.
He walked into a hard situation.
Exactly.
Alright, and the last question is, what about illegal immigrants? How do you feel about everything that's going on with the border and?
I mean, I think it's a hard decision. I haven't been following it 100%, but I think something needs to be done. But I'm not really I don't have an answer.
All right. Well, thank you. Okay. So, what are your opinions regarding gay marriage?
I'm kind of anti-gay marriage. I believe marriage should be between a man and a woman.
Okay. What are your opinions towards abortion?
Abortion? I don't believe in abortion, but if it's a matter of saving the mother's life, I might consider it. But I don't believe in destroying the embryo.
How do you feel about our new president?
I've taken a wait-and-see attitude. What he says and what he's done so far has been completely opposite, so I want to see what's going on a little later on. Is that a mic there? You need me to talk to the mic, or what? I'll be happy to do that if you wish. Okay.
And what about illegal immigrants?
What's that?
Just illegal immigrants. About illegal immigrants and
I believe that our borders should be protected, and that anyone coming into this country should come in the correct way, either through Ellis Island or, proper channels, not illegals coming across the border and getting jobs and taking jobs away from our people here. Okay?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
What is your opinion on gay marriage?
They should legalize it.
Okay. What's your opinion on abortion?
Pro-choice.
How do you feel about our new president so far?
So far, so good.
And your opinion on illegal immigrants?
We definitely need to think of something. I don't know what, but something.
Okay.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Okay, so serving you right now. So, what is your feelings about gay marriage?
I feel like everybody should do what they want to do.
Oh yeah, they should have their freedom and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Your response?
Oh, I agree. I think it's a freedom of speech. Everyone can do whatever they want. It's what love that counts. Okay. 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 So now, how do you feel about abortion?
I would say the same thing, but I don't know. It depends.
Pro-life, pro-choice. It's your opinion, yeah.
I just think if the baby gets a certain,
yeah,
if it's about to get.
If it's in the third trimester, it's about to come out. I think a woman should be responsible. If she's a month, the baby's not fully born. It barely has an eye and a heart. But it's whatever matters. If you're gonna screw
Adoption
yourself up.
is a choice.
Exactly. Yeah. I was adopted. I'm lucky I wasn't aborted.
I was adopted too, so I completely
Really?
agree. Yeah.
Well, where are you adopted from?
Huh?
Were you from another country?
No. LA.
Oh, Africa. Just kidding. Okay, so here's another question for you guys. How do you feel about the president?
For me, a lot of people, they try to juice him up just because he's black, that he's gonna change something. But it doesn't really matter to me. If he's black or white, I think he's still gonna do president's gonna be a president. But I think I personally don't know, because I can't go into the future. He might say a whole bunch of stuff, but do nothing, or he might do a lot. So I don't know.
So you're kind of neutral?
Yeah.
All right. How about you? How do you feel?
I think it's
little better than Bush, but
How do you feel about Bush?
I think it was a waste of space in the White House.
Waste of space.
In the White House. I don't know. I really want him to just like pull the troops out. I think the war is kind of pointless at this point.
Wait a minute though. The same thing about war, that a lot of people in the military, they want to be in war because we get paid more, or a lot more if we're in war, so...
Don't you get free school too?
We don't get free school because we have to pay for school.
But
like we paid $1,000,
Yeah.
but we had to pay $1,000 before we get the GI bill. So, yeah.
They're paying for your school though.
Yeah, but we still have to put money in a little bit.
Okay, so next subject. How do you feel about illegal immigrants?
Like coming over here and like taking jobs and stuff.
Yeah, and refrigerators.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. It's kind of confusing. I know Walmart, you know, they hire illegal immigrants and...
Like, do you think it's unfair that they get the jobs that, like, we... Like,
yes and no. I mean, I'm unemployed right now. I don't have a job, but I'm in school, so it's okay.
So right now you don't like immigrants.
But, I mean, at the time, it's hard for me to find a job because, you know, the economy sucks right now. We're still in a sucky recession. But at the same time, the immigrants that are getting hired, they're getting paid really crappy, low wages. But I would prefer the job than an immigrant at the moment. But if I had a job, I'm pretty biased about it. I don't know.
Also, I think that the immigrant, I feel like the immigrants, I really don't care about it because they come from different countries trying to get jobs. And it's not like they getting corporate jobs. Like, I don't know what anybody's opinion is, but like if you go to college, then you're gonna get a good job. So like they're getting all the whack jobs. So, unless if you're a criminal, like.
It's fine. You can say whatever you want,
Okay.
but just censor it.
Oh, yeah.
Bleep.
Okay, so
That's it. All right. Thanks.
what are your opinions on gay marriage?
I think gay marriage should be legal, to be perfectly honest. Like,
Should be legal?
yeah.
Like why? Like
Well, the only thing is like, if people who are straight can get married, there shouldn't be really any reason why people who are gay shouldn't get married. It's not really much of a difference.
yeah. Okay, so what are your feelings on abortion?
Abortion also should be legal. It's up to a certain extent. You know, I think they should make it legal, but make it harder to actually get the abortion. There should be like limitations, and there has to be like certain standards that you have to live up to for the actual abortion. But other than that, it should be fine.
I like that. Okay, so how do you feel about the new president so far?
I like Obama. I'm excited.
Pro Obama. How do you feel about illegal immigrants like coming into the country? Did I say it loud enough?
I don't know about immigrants. Let's see.
Like they're taking the jobs up at like Walmart and all those great places, you know. So what do you think about that?
I think it sucks. To be perfectly honest. There's Americans who live here who don't even have jobs. All of our immigrants are taking it. That sucks.
Okay.
No.
Alright, thank you. How do you feel about President Obama?
Oh, camera shot.
Bryce, how do you feel about President Obama? Do you know who he is? Yeah? Okay. I'm a little nervous, to be honest. I'm a little afraid of what he's going to do. And, you know, I'm apprehensive, but I think that the change is good. I think we needed that. And I'm just worried that he's going to spend too much money and give too much money away, and we'll all be in debt, and my kids will be paying for it someday. So, but I like him, and I think I hope that he does a great job.
How do you feel about President Obama? How do you think he's doing so far?
I think he's just trying his best.
Yeah. How about gay marriage? What are your opinions on
Gay marriage?
No.
I don't agree with that.
No? Right. And what's the other one? Abortion. How do you feel? What's your opinion? Yeah.
I'm not, and how can I say it? I do not like the people to take the life away of the baby, because the baby, as soon as in the mothers is already alive.
Yeah, that's true. And finally, what do you think about like illegal immigrants and like the job situation?
Well, I think being illegal is not right. But people who want to come and work but have the papers, the right way, that's okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, go. What are your views on immigration?
I don't know.
All right. She doesn't know. What are your views on abortion?
I'm against it.
You're against it?
Yeah.
What about the President Obama?
Oh, I love him.
Love Obama.
Yeah.
Obama! 09, we out. Ready? Go.
All right, these are the topics: illegal immigration, abortion, President Obama, and gay rights or gay marriage. All right, starting from President Obama. How do you feel about it?
I don't like this.
It's Jamie Shimon.
Alright, I feel that he is a good president and that he was definitely the better choice out of the two, but possibly there could have been a better candidate.
Okay. Okay, so how do you feel about gay marriage?
I feel that however you feel, you should be allowed to express your feelings however you feel you should.
Okay, so how do you feel about abortion? Abortion. How do you feel about
That's a really touchy subject. I don't know. You don't know? Okay, if I was put in the situation, I think I'd have a different viewpoint than I do now, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Immigration, abortion, gay marriage, something else.
I think they should just be allowed to become legal, and they should not kick them out because they definitely help our economy.
Okay. Thanks, Davey. All right. So first of all, what do you think of President Obama?
He's only been in office for a month. He's starting to do things he said he was gonna do. So I have high hopes, and I hope he doesn't let us down.
Look at that.
All right. What are your views on illegal immigrants?
Well, studies by economists have shown that when illegal immigrants come into the country and we pay them low wages, we can put our products out for lower prices, which in the end actually raises our capital as a whole. Plus the fact I feel that if someone wants to cross this border and come in here and work terrible jobs under terrible conditions, they deserve to be here as much as we do.
All right, what are your views on gay marriage?
I feel that if a man and a woman who don't even love each other can get married, then two guys who love each other should be able to.
All right, and finally, what do you think about abortion?
I think adoption is the proper way to go. I think taking a life is just wrong. It's just as bad as murder.